I was running through the six with my walk. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. Running through the six with my.
What is up, guys? My name is Frosty, and today I'm bringing you a very late upload. This is my DLC 3 review for Black Ops 3. I want to get this out of the way just before DLC 4 hits because I've run out of time trying to get this done. So I'm sorry if my commentary is a bit out there, but these maps are really hard to actually pick and sort of critique a bit. I like most of them, and I don't really have too much of an issue with them, but you'll see when we actually get into talking about them, you'll see my sort of really picky notes about them all. So I'm going to try and keep this short for you guys. As I said, this is already a late video, so I don't want this to go too long. So let's just jump straight into it. So the first map I'm going to talk about is Berserk, and Berserk is my favourite map out of the 4 multiplayer maps that we got for DLC 3. This is just an absolutely amazing looking map, and it plays really well too. All the maps use a 3-lane system. It's hard to really try and mix that up a bit, but the way they've used the 3-lane system where it almost connects into the middle, it almost looks like every path leads you into the middle. It's really interesting because as soon as you get in the middle, you feel completely vulnerable, whereas you start playing back and actually play range, it becomes a bit more of a strategic fight. So a lot of people try and avoid the middle, or they just try and dash through it without getting caught in it. And it's actually fun to see a lot of people trying to use the outsides of the map and try and actually rotate around the map instead of just rushing into the middle and having, you know, a one-on-one just gun war and then one dies spawn, and I hate maps like Havoc that have that problem where everyone just runs to the middle and collides. This map really stops that because everyone tries to play around the map and literally go around and around and around the outside. Around the map and literally go around and around and around the outsides. So it's really good to have a mix-up between maps like Havoc and maps like Berserk, and to be honest, Berserk's my favourite map just because of the fact that no one runs into the middle to headbutt each other. It's just around the map, nice strategic play. The next map I'm going to talk about is Rumble, and from here on out, Rumble, Cryogen and Empire all are equally on the same level on my scale. I think I don't really like either of them above any of the others. It's really just Berserk that stands out for me. But back to Rumble. Rumble is a good idea, and I feel like one thing would have made this map stand out from every other map in the game, and that is if they made the big machines, the big mechs, if they made them actually roll around on that outside arena. Take that middle, I don't even know what you'd call it, that little middle station bit out there. Take that out because it sort of interrupts the whole game flow out there. Take that out, let the mechs actually roll around and fight a little bit. They can't destroy each other, but just let them roll around, fight, do some actual movements, and then make everyone try and fight around them, because we all know this isn't going to be in an MLG circuit. We all know this map's not going to be taken in arena game modes. So why not have fun with your DLC maps and try new things like making the environment move around, try and make aspects of the map actually collide with the players. I know there are a couple of maps that can do it, but to be honest, this is more of a basic idea that I thought they would have taken on, but it just seems like they didn't really try it. They just sort of kept with their usual, just kept them stale, didn't make them move. And then that middle bit out there makes no sense, where you can go into it and then go underground. That makes no sense out in that middle bit. But anyway, the other side of the map looks too much like Grind, and to be honest, Grind's not my favourite map, but it works in that sense. There's just a lot of odd things about this map I would have changed personally, and the big mechs would have been the first thing I would have changed. I would have made them move and would have made them roll around. I feel like that would have made the map so much better. The next map is Cryogen, and again, this is another confusing map for me because I feel like the layout is just too... I don't even know how you would explain the layout of this map, because it feels like it's just crossing paths, and it feels like all the routes lead to a dead end at some point, where you'll either have to wall run around it, or you'll have to jump up onto another platform and actually go through a different building. So probably the best way for me to explain it is if you tried to go through a circle of the outside of the map, so just circle the outside of the map from one spawn to another, you'll realize as you go through that there's no clear path around the outside of the map. You sort of have to duck in between other almost other little routes that lead into the middle, or you'll have to go up and down and through all these other little sections of the map, and it just throws it off a bit. And once you get in the middle, it sort of simmers down a bit, and it actually seems a bit more simple. But for people who play, the new people that play this map get absolutely lost in it, and I was one of them. As soon as I joined into this map for the first time and I tried to play, it took me about a minute and a half to actually get into the middle of the map, because I kept going through these either dead-end routes that just led to a building that I'd have to hold in, or they'd lead me around the map, but I'd get led to the wall run section where I'd just wall run away, or I'd be led into enemies just sitting at doors. So it was really hard to get into this map, but I can definitely see why people like it, because doing the wall run part out near where the cryogen capture pods are and going around those pods is absolutely amazing to see what's in them, and it looks amazing when you're actually doing that run. Like, the graphics that you see out there are absolutely stunning. Other side of the map, where it's just sort of running on the outside, doesn't seem too interesting. If only they had more of the cryogen feel from the wall run section, I think it would have made the map tie in a lot better than what it does now. And last, we have Empire, which is a very controversial map in my opinion, because a lot of people are either going to hate this or like this, and to be honest, I'm one of those people that hate this map. I can't see the resemblance from Black Ops 2, because I feel like the movement system changes this whole map. You used to be able to have nice lines of sight throughout the middle and the outsides of the map, but now with everyone wall running and sliding around and doing all this sort of stuff, it's really hard to actually keep on top of people. The best way for me to explain this is probably thinking about it from the point of, if you spawn in the garage and you run up the stairs and do the bit of a zigzag bit before you hit the middle center area. If you think about that little zigzag bit, people can now actually run, jump, and just sort of duck around it and get behind you really, really quickly. Whereas in Black Ops 2, people literally had to fight through that section if they got in that. If they got caught in that area, they'd have to fight through it. Now in Black Ops 3, that's not there. People can just jump around the gunfights. People can literally just move away from them. And that's why I half want an old movement system back, but at the same time, I love the movement system we have in Black Ops 3. It could be touched down just a little bit, but I think it's okay for now. But when it comes to trying to do old maps back in Black Ops 3, it just doesn't work, because this was a map that really shined because of everyone being on the ground. No one could jump around, no one could like dash around. Now that people can do that, this map doesn't seem as fun or as exciting. Now, when it comes to Gorokrovy, I'm not going to talk about this very long, because I feel like this could be a whole nother video, and there is a lot to cover for Gorokrovy. So I'm going to leave this as a simple little thing for you guys to do. If you guys want to see a Gorokrovy review or my opinions on Gorokrovy now that the map's been out for months, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to see that, because I do want to make it. I just don't want to make it if no one's going to watch it, because I feel like that would just be a waste when I could be making content that you guys actually want to see. So, what I need you guys to do is go down in the comments and tell me whether you want to see a Gorokrovy review or not. It will be about the same length as this video, because there is a lot to cover, and I'll try and keep it short and sweet, but I don't want to do it in this video, or then this video is going to be a 20-minute long video, and I know you guys don't want to see that. So, simply leave a comment down below if you want to see it. If I can get enough comments down below, or even enough likes on this video to show it, I will definitely make it to come up just after DLC 4 has been released. I know it will be almost irrelevant by now, but I still think it'd be nice for me to make it for you guys. So there you have it, guys. There is my DLC 3 review for Black Ops 3. I'm so sorry that this video came out later than it ever should have, but just with everything happening at once, I kind of lost time and just didn't even think about this review until about a week ago. So I'm sorry that this is out late, but I definitely will be on top of DLC 4s. I'll try and get that out the moment Xbox gets it, so that way PlayStation users can still get some decent knowledge out of this video, because I feel like if you come from PlayStation and you watch this review now, the maps have changed a lot and you sort of already know it because you've had the map for another month. But I make this more for the entertainment value, so if you guys did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment telling me guys whether you want to see a Gorokrovy review or not. I need you guys to do that for me, and also be sure to subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't already done it, go down to the description and check out all the links down there for social media, music used, and also some more awesome content creators. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.